what you say you do here.
I want a bicycle. I just want a bicycle! Make me a bicycle, clown!
Hey guys, how's it going? Just want to do a real quick video here where you talk about the arena and kind of go through some of the stuff on it, what happened in the last 3 days and some of the changes they've made. So we're going to start off here. If I go off my notes, 4-star arena results, I put up 12.8 million to get the 4-star wasp. So I wanted to wait to look at this already. I'd already kind of clicked on this. That says I finished 565th. I kind of know I already got her. I didn't mean to look at it, but I kind of clicked on it real quick and I was like, I wanted to wait, so I wanted my full surprise to be full-on surprise. But yeah, I did get her. I placed 565th, so I'm pretty happy about that. So you can be looking to see some wasp play from me pretty soon. I think I can only take her to rank 4 right now, so probably next level up event or tech rank up event, I'll take her up to level 4. I don't think I can awaken her yet. I'll have to look and see exactly what her abilities are. I have a generic 4-star awaken gem, but I don't know if I really want to use it on her yet or not. We'll see. So we'll claim that. I'm pretty happy about that. That's totally a win for me. So then red, let's see, I'm on vacation right now, so I was totally planning on just going, deep into the goldpool arena. And apparently I'm not allowed to play in the goldpool arena because the game's broke. Big surprise. So they got to push that back too. Kind of stinks. I was kind of hoping they were just going to run it right now anyways, because it'd give me a huge advantage because I don't use an iPhone. So it would make it a lot easier for me to get it done. Now when they run it the next time around, I don't know. But I guess it's okay because I didn't know how much I was really going to be able to compete. I have a bunch of personal stuff going on starting tomorrow, so we'll see. I might not have been able to really do that well in it. I might have been able to have one crazy push in it today and then just been done, but it's probably a better thing for the game in general. They pushed it back. It just kind of personally hurts me because I'm on vacation right now, so I wouldn't be taking away from my time that I have, wouldn't have hurt my work to be able to do it. Let's see, some of the other changes I want to get to then. This one right here on the forum. There's a whole bunch of posts basically all saying the same thing. You can see this guy's at fight 137. He's using his rank 1 5 stars, and he's fighting a kill squad. WTF, kabam, WTF. This shouldn't really be happening. I heard somebody explain it pretty well in another forum post where they said the problem is the algorithm that Kabam uses, and because so many people right now have rank 5 champions that they're using in here, it's throwing the algorithm off. So your rank 3 4 stars are no longer any good, and I think the scenario with the 5 stars is significantly less often. I didn't see that anywhere in my grind, but he's got pictures up here, so I mean, you definitely see like he had it in his. I won't even try to use my rank 3s anymore because if I run into this matchup with my rank 3s, I have a 0 chance at winning it. I mean, I might be able to win one of the matches, but with these, I mean, I don't know. You might be able to. I mean, that Ghost Rider one maybe because he's only a rank 4. So you're only dealing with 3 ranks. But, I mean, these two guys beating those two is going to be almost impossible. This one down here, he uses a different format than I use. But, I mean, it's still kind of the same concept. I would be using 3 rank 5s here. Which I think he would still possibly have at fight 15 here. He might still have the same output where he fights Suicide Squad. I mean, you should... you can... I feel like I'm probably like 60% per match on those, maybe 75%. So, I mean, I might be able to win 2 or 3 of these in a row, but I'm definitely not going to be able to win 4 or 5 of them in a row every time because I'm only going to be taking, at best, 2 out of 3. I'm still not going to be winning 3 out of 3. So, I mean, this is another one with his 5-star Captain America. He should be able to beat that Ghost Rider. That one should still be a win. But these next 2 are going to be, I mean, pretty well impossible. If you make any slight mistake at all, you're automatically dead. So, I mean, I just don't think... I mean, this one, he might be able to win this one, too. So, I mean, he probably did, which is how we got to this. But that's still too overpowered. It doesn't work. That's not how the system has worked for as long as I can remember. This next one's pretty much the same thing as the one before. He's at fight teen, so he still needs a little bit stronger team to be getting through it. I think his 330 here still threw him off. I think if these would all be 550s, I don't think he'd have as hard a team, but this one should still be really easy. I don't know why he put this picture even in here. Maybe this is to show that some of the things still work, that some of the mechanics are still right. Yeah, that's what his note is. Some of the mechanics are still right, I guess. And then this one down here, he's at fight 40, and once again, you know, his rank 1s don't work, so your rank 4 3 stars again would not work as well either, and you're going running into this. Every time I brought in my rank 3 4 stars, I got a suicide mission or a kill squad, so I just stopped doing it because it was a giant waste of my time for points. I wound up scoring significantly less, but it really hurt me in my wasp arena grind because I lost 30 teams or something like that. Well, it's probably not quite 30, maybe 25 teams. 25 would be 75 champs then that I couldn't use anymore for my arena grind, so I had to rely less on when I was available and more on when my 5 stars were available in order to grind it out, which was really annoying. It wasn't how I wanted to do it. I wanted to drive my total win score up as high as I could because I feel like my current total win streak does not really represent my current skill or rank, so I really wanted to drive that up here while I was on vacation, and I didn't feel like I was able to. I only boosted my total up by like 20 because I lost another, 36, and then I wasn't able to do every round. I wasn't able to do another 25 matches for every round that I was planning on doing. So I got kind of frustrated with it. I don't like this. I don't know what Kabam can do to fix that right now, but I think they do need to because, otherwise it's just, there's really less of a point to do arena right now than there is of a point to do arena. I was also kind of disappointed in my gold intake. I wished it would have actually wound up being a lot better with how many matches I put in and how much time I put in, but I still wasn't able to get in the number of matches that I wanted to anywhere near. I still spent a ton of time being like, okay, well, now what am I going to do? Going off and having to play other video games because I just didn't think I had anything else that I could do. So a little disappointed in that current thing. There's a whole ton of forum posts on it, people complaining about it and all that, so if you want to see more on that, you can go and read in the forums, everyone complaining about basically the exact same thing, and people saying, the biggest particular thing in this one right here, one of the guys is like, oh, well, you should just be more skilled. There's no reason that with your rank, your rank 3 3-star champs, you shouldn't be able to be killing rank 5 5-star champs every single time. If you're a newer player who doesn't have anyone stronger than that yet, you probably don't have that level of skill yet. I can pretty much guarantee you're not going to have that level of skill. Yeah, I'm sure Seaton can do a lot of real crazy things on his second free-to-play account because he already had, a year and a half or 2 years game experience before he started that account. Your average person picking the game up right now just doesn't have that level of experience or skill at the game. They don't understand the mechanics and the fine layering to that level. They're not, your average player's not going to be able to win this fight, I might be able to win that. I'm probably still going to struggle with it, though, because I know right offhand from fighting this particular matchup several times, I was losing. The Stark Spidey was the one in this match that I was losing most of the times. I can beat these two without a problem, but Stark Spidey, depending on when he gets that evade and what he does with that evade, depends on, whether or not I would win that match. But it's kind of how that goes. So let's get back into here and go back into fight arena. So I just want to talk a little bit more about a couple other things in the arena real quick. I do definitely really like the fact that they've done a lot more changes in here. So you're not constantly fighting the exact same champs over and over again. I'm not constantly doing... See, do I have that example up there? I'm not constantly feel like I'm fighting Medusa, Cable, Gwenpool every single fight above fight 10, and it feels like that's the only fight I get for the next 100 or 200 fights is just Cable, Gwenpool, Medusa. I like that. I think they put a little bit better diversity in there. I'd still like to see if they could put a lot more diversity in. I understand some of the problems that they run into right now with the matching and how it works. That you can still only fight against the guys who other people are using in arena. So, I understand whenever it comes to fighting somebody stronger, it's pretty much just going to be Spider-Man, Blade, and Ghost Rider because nobody else has another team of rank 5s, realistically. There are people who do have other people ranked. You may occasionally see, a Medusa or somebody else, but if you've ranked anyone to R5 other than your Blade, Ghost Rider, or Spider-Man, you've probably lost the game. You're probably going to get kicked out of your alliance, and this is not how the game is set up, which is unfortunate. I think it's, but it's just kind of what it is. It winds up being the best matchup team that takes advantage of the most things in the game right now, and if you're ranking anyone else, you've probably lost, and you're in for a much harder ride. But that's another topic for another day. But I do think they should try to put other things in there so you get better diversity against who you're fighting against when you're doing it. I think they've done a really good job with it, though, and I am really happy with that. I also really like the changes they've made to the Catalyst arenas, where now, instead of, feeling like I'm really been super limited as far as getting alpha catalysts, you can now earn, 3 alpha catalysts every time it runs, instead of only being able to get the 1. The ranked rewards are still kind of complete. They're far more pointless and useless now. I don't necessarily care, I guess, if they overdo it or not. I mean, with them being 1,000 gold to fight, I don't really want to compete for the ranked rewards anyways. I don't even care what they would be. I don't want to compete for it because it's just going to be a giant waste of gold, and I don't have the gold for it. So I don't think I'll ever have the gold for it. I don't think they'll ever properly fix the game enough to the point where I feel like, as a decent player, I could actually be doing that. But I am really happy with the changes they made to that. I would like to see one more change at the same time as this is running. I would like to see, a 4, 5, and 6-star arena for T2 Alpha Catalyst shards. Have it be, if you hit, 4 million or something like that, you get like a 16th of one or something, and then maybe first place in the rank rewards gets another 16th of one. So somebody who is ranking first and going to spend all the time and the gold and the resources and most likely the money to pay to recharge the champions to buy units, they would have a chance still to do better. But I think at, like a 16th or an 8th total, I don't think it's going to give them a huge advantage, but I think it would help to counteract some of the terrible deals they have and to put competitive advantage back into the game. I think they should do something similar to with the T5 basic arena while that's running. Also allow the T5, the T4 arena is running. Allow the T5 basic arena to run. I don't think that one should be as strong as the T2 alpha because when you're ranking someone, you don't need as many. So maybe have it be, you get like a 20th, and then first place you get like another, like 15th or something like that of the one that you would need. Still same thing, like 4 million points, something that's still hard to reach for someone who's too weak to be competing for something like that, but something where it's still going to take away from someone who's a lot stronger trying to do other things. I think would help out competitive advantage in the game a lot. I don't feel right now like if you come back in here and we look at these, the basic arenas are going to be what they're going to be, but these two specifically, I was talking about with guys in my alliance today, no one competing in these arenas in this specific set of arenas is realistically going for Yellow Jacket. The top 100 in both arenas, the guys going forward are just going to dupe their, the 4-star arena, they're going to dupe their already maxed out champion for 5-star shards. And then the guys in the 5-star arena probably already have him at 4-star. He's probably, or at 5-star, he's probably not maxed out yet, but they're going essentially just to be duping him. They're not actually going for him. I didn't write that down in my notes. I don't remember how exactly that was supposed to connect into everything, but that's part of the reason those numbers are going to wind up being as high as they're going to be. So one of the guys like, how much do you think he's going to go for? And I think he's going to go for the exact same amount. Every other one's has gone for the 4-star is going to go for, what are they? I think they've been going, I want to say like 8 million. I didn't write this down in my notes. No, I feel dumb. I think this has been like 20 to 25 million just for, a rerun old champ who most people already have. It's mostly guys grinding from. They're not grinding really for him. They're just grinding for the shards. So, that's kind of my thought and input right now on Arena, where it's at. Kind of disappointed with some of it. I used to really love playing Arena very passionately. I feel like I've kind of lost a lot of that, with them kind of letting the gold get so far out of whack in the game. I still feel like I have none. I was really hoping to completely rebuild my gold stack, and I feel like I barely dented it, in grinding my butt off to score, almost 13 million in the 4-star featured arena. I don't feel like I really got that much gold for it, and kind of disappointed that I wasn't able to do more matches like I wanted to optimize how many battle chips I could be getting because of the changes that have happened. I'd like to see if they could fix some of that, some suggestions on how things should go forward. So if you like this video, guys, like it. Leave a comment down below if you think I'm right or wrong on anything or any other ideas you got. So take it easy. I'm gonna go actually play the game for a little bit, hopefully here. So take it easy, guys, and I'll talk to you next time.